Hello, how you doing? So we're going to make chicken broccoli in a nice cream sauce. Top it with some cheese, pop it in the oven. It's absolutely delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So let's get started with our chicken. I've got 3 chicken breasts there, no skin, no bone. And what I've done is I've just scored it. I don't know if you can see that there. Can you see? I've just put a knife into it, just cut in about halfway. Let's get some seasoning on that, then they're going to go straight in the hot oven. So I've now placed my chicken into a mixing bowl. A couple of teaspoons there of chopped garlic, black pepper, salt. Here I've got some sweet paprika. You can put chili here, you could put oregano, you could change that up if you want. Nice little bit of olive oil just to kind of bring it together. You can see I've got my glove on. I'm going to go in with my hand and give that a nice mix, and then we're going to go to the oven. Okay, so I've now placed the chicken into a metal dish. Now I'm using metal. You could use ceramic or you could use glass, as long as it can go in the oven. Preheated oven. That's going to go in my oven at about 200 for about 9 to 10 minutes. So I've got some broccoli here. I've just steamed that just for a few minutes. So it's still, the stalk and everything is really quite hard. So yeah, just a couple of minutes, really still quite hard. We're going to be obviously adding that to the chicken. It will cook again in the oven. Okay, so we're going to make a white sauce here. What I've got here is 1 pint of full fat milk. You can use a different type of milk if you want. 3 tablespoons of plain flour, a teaspoon of nutmeg, salt and pepper, little pinch of each, less than a teaspoon I would say. And then butter. I've probably got there 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, if you can't be bothered to do this, feeling a bit lazy, you could use chicken soup. So look, I'm doing this in this kind of bigger pan just so you guys can see what's going on, but you can do this in a small little saucepan. So I've melted the butter there, and we're on a low heat. You know, don't have it up too high. We're going to drop in the 3 tablespoons of the plain flour. And on this low heat, we're going to stir this around and around and around and around and around for about 5 minutes or so on a low heat. We want to cook this flour. We don't want to add the milk without cooking the flour properly, because then you'll have a very nasty, floury tasting white sauce. What we want is a digestive biscuit or shortbread kind of taste. You can actually, in a few minutes, taste that, and it will taste like a, what we call in the UK, a biscuit. So it's about 5 minutes on a nice low heat. So I'm confident that that's good now. Okay, we're now going to go with some milk. So we're going to drop in just about 1/4 of it and start stirring. And it will thicken, you know, really thicken in fact. As the heat goes through the milk, you can see that. Let's go in with another 1/4. And like I say, if you don't want to do this, you could use a can of Campbell's or Heinz, you know, cream of chicken soup. Personally, I think that's horrible, but you could do it. Okay, now I'm going to go with the rest of the milk. Little bit of salt and pepper, little bit of nutmeg, and we're going to cook this now again on this low heat, stirring and stirring and stirring for about another 5 or 6 minutes. It will thicken up and the lumps will go if you keep stirring with a wooden spoon. Then you've done it. Okay, so off goes the heat. You can see that that has come out really nice. Well, I like that consistency, that's good for me, and really nice and smooth. If you've got lumps in it, that's because you was a bit lazy and you just weren't continuously stirring. That's been your problem, I think. Okay, that's it, that's done. Now, if you want, you could get some mustard in there, some cheese in there, some other herbs, something like that. We're going to keep it nice and straight like that. What we're going to do now is get our chicken, our broccoli, and this bechamel sauce together. Bit of cheese on the top, in the oven. Okay, so chicken looks beautiful. Now, don't worry if you don't think your chicken's cooked, because we're going to go back in the oven again. Broccoli, just sort of spread that around there. Let me grab the sauce and get that in. So you can see we've got those three elements together now. I'm going to go with some cheddar cheese. You can use a different cheese if you want, but cheddar's good. And then preheated oven again, nice hot oven. And the temperature, quite frankly, just get it really high. Just get it on maximum heat now. And pop that in. You know what we're looking for here. Just a nice kind of bringing together, a little bit of browning of the cheese. And that's wonderful. Okay, so that was in my oven, maximum heat, for about 8 or 9 minutes. Nice bit of kind of golden brownness on the top there. Absolutely delicious. The family are going to love that. Hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love.